Tommy, wait up. Tommy. Sorry about Mom. She's just trying to help.
Well, she's not. What is it? I'm late.
Having a bad day?
Hi. I'm not okay.
Wow, you know them from the hit shows Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Now RJ Mitte and Jennifer Goodman are starring in the new movie, The Unseen. It's got a big premiere tonight at TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood. And Jennifer not only stars in the movie, she's also the writer and producer. She's here along with RJ. I want to welcome you both for coming.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you for having us.
impressive. You're wearing many hats. Tell me about The Unseen.
Oh, goodness, so much. Well, a lot of people are going to see there is thrill, there's horror, there's family drama, a lot about collective guilt, familial pressure. So there's a lot of various themes, but adding in that horror element and that thrill keeps people on the edge of their seat. So it'll take you on a fun ride.
But no connection to Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad. It's just a coincidence that you were both just in those shows and now together again and something very different.
Yes, actually.
Yes, ma'am, yeah.
So RJ, tell me about your character.
So my character's a young man going to school, kind of following in his father's footsteps of law. And as he graduates and starts looking for a job, these supernatural things start happening to him. And really to the whole family, but he's experiencing the brunt of this force that's coming after him, and initially his whole family, and that storytelling, and there's a lot of twists and turns that happen as you're watching, and you go, oh yeah, this is it, this is the moment, and then you're like, oh, I wasn't really expecting that.
Yeah.
You know, this film is very unique. That as we filmed, it evolved on its own, and it kept growing in the directions that it needed to, and I think there's a lot of great moments from family to personal journeys that we capture in this project.
And I mean, you wrote it, you produced it. I mean, all your ideas. How is it to see this now and, you know, watch people watch your work? I mean,
It's surreal, you know? I mean, you go into this and you don't know what's gonna come out of it, right? You have these ideas, you think that, you know, everyone has great ideas, and so you're like, oh, I don't really know if it's gonna do anything. But then you hear of people who read your script and they're like, I really like this, and you're like, you do? That's really encouraging. And you know, someone like RJ to be impressed and moved by the script is just such an honor. I mean, such a talent. You know, I've watched him, and you know, I think that, you know, it's really great to see and have an opportunity to give people something and share something unique, and so it's exciting.
And why was it so important for you to cast RJ in this?
You know, it's one of the missions of my production company, Lakefront Pictures, is to elevate unheard voices. And I am a neurodiverse actress, writer, producer myself on the autism spectrum. And so I've come a very long way, and one of the things that really is important is giving a voice to those who don't normally have it. And there's a lot of themes in this story, and RJ's an incredible talent. He's a joy to work with. And honestly, you know, it just was perfect when we were talking about having someone who is neurodiverse and bringing that element. Who can we have in this role? We also look like we can be family, and so we're family in the movie, and it was great. It worked out perfectly.
And RJ, how does it feel to know that you really are a role model to so many people? Because I don't know about in this movie because I haven't seen it, but you know, your condition, well, cerebral, it's not forefront of the story, is it?
No. You know, I think it's so important to have. You know, we hear a lot about representation and advocacy, and I've been very lucky to have worked with many groups here in Los Angeles and around the world for advocacy and representation in the arts and media. And over the last few years, we've seen the growing need and the want. And so I'm very lucky to have been bestowed a responsibility to my community, to fellow actors and actresses, to be able to highlight and bring awareness. And it's so important that when you have a position of power, to utilize it properly, to grow from it, to raise not just yourself but everyone around you up. And it's hard to always remember that, because when you're in it, it's like, oh, all these lights, all these things are happening, and you're just going, you're just trying to survive. But we really have to always take a step back and realize everything around us and the impact that we have and the witnesses that see you, that see us, that see what we're doing here, because we have that reach, and we can make that difference, and it's a tool.
Yeah, well, I think it's amazing that you are doing this, because I think it's important that everyone knows that they should be accepted and included in all aspects of life, and Hollywood is no different.
Nope.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, just to add, one of the things that makes RJ such a joy is he really makes it so that everyone is comfortable on set.
Yes.
You know, there are some people who just come in, do their job, and leave. You know, and that's fine. But you know, RJ really takes the time to, hey, how are you doing? Do you feel good about it? Like, are we good? Is this? It's like he listens and he cares, and it's such like a breath of fresh air to have someone like that on a set who really wants to support.
Well, we're glad that you both came to see us today, and good luck with the opening. It looks like an amazing movie. I can't wait to check it out. And again, The Unseen premieres tonight at the Dances with Films event at the TCL Chinese Theater, and you can find more information about Jennifer, RJ, and their new movie by going to our website, kconnews.com, and click Seen on TV.